bit of a strange finish, I guess, and how it went. There was 1 point up, and then they missed the foul shot, and they tried to miss the second one and banked it in. And then we got fouled on the play, and then we make the 2 and miss, tapped out, and we make it. So it's, you got value for money if you're a fan tonight.
Emotionally, how do you get them resettled once everyone's got you, and then you have to get them going? What did you say at that point?
No, it's just locking on to what we're doing. The guys have been really good the last 2 weeks. They've been really good and really united, and the camaraderie is great, and that's what you feed on. The guys respect each other and get back and get the job done. And Bryce made the first 2 points of that overtime, and we were off and away. And then we found him late in the quarter to hit that 3 in the quarter to push it out for 2 possessions. So. The guys are a good headspace at the moment, so we just got to carry that on for the rest of the season.
Must be a lesson of labour buses, play right for the end.
Oh, without a question. It's this league's too good to take shortcuts, and when you do take shortcuts, someone's kicking your butt.
You've got the big fella next to you for a reason. His game tonight, something we haven't seen. Can you just talk us about what you thought of his game and just a little bit about his growth since the start of the season?
Yeah, look, it's tonight was fantastic. He was a power down there. The guys were getting him the ball at the right time, and his footwork was fantastic and getting up and under and making little shots in there. So rebounding, I think that would be, a season high of points and rebounding. But he was active, he was blowing. I know he was tired, and they were saying he needs a break, and I said, I don't care, he's staying out there. So, I'm so happy for Gus. He's a hard worker. Probably took a little bit to get what we needed for him at the start of the season, but these last month he's been great.
You found points when you needed him?
Yeah, big time. And Bryce was open a couple of times, and he has confidence to give him the ball and let him go to work. And it was a very good game by Gus tonight.
Gus, how does that feel hearing that and a little bit on your performance against big fella, Big Nate tonight?
Yeah, it feels great. Like Trevor said, I think it's taken a little bit longer than I would have liked to get going, but I'm just happy with how we played. And at the end of the day, it's a team effort. But I always love going up against Nate. He's a great player, and just a very different player to really anyone else in the league. So I really love going against him and really embrace that challenge.
At 30 minutes tonight, you're finding your form at the right time, though, aren't you? Finding your feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Trevor said, I was blowing a little bit, 30 minutes. So.
4 or 5 weeks in the making, do you think? Like your last months went pretty good, and you're gradually getting better and better and got more minutes today?
Yeah, I think I think I've got to give credit to my teammates as well. They've had my back and keep pushing me and keep telling me keep doing what you're doing. And it's fantastic to be a part of a team where guys have got your back even when you're not playing your greatest, and keep pushing you to do your best. So yeah, it's great to be a part of.
Trevor, rebounding, it's an area that you've been proud of in the past. The Wildcats have gone, but a few struggles there in the past, and definitely tonight. Is it a concern?
Yeah, look, it is. It's I thought we did a better job in the second half than the first half. It was a line ball game there, but I think it's the second and third effort that we've got to be alert to. It's not just leave it up to the bigs. It's pretty competitive, and it's pretty physical down there. And we didn't do a good job Adelaide. And, last game against Cairns wasn't that good, but I was pretty happy with our second half, but we still got to get better.
And you've lamented your assists the last couple of weeks, 13 last week, 13 the week before, then you had 13 at half time today. Is that something that's to take from today, something you're happy with early? Yeah, well, look, we're good when we move the ball. We've got guys that are unselfish, and they'll give the ball up if you're open. We just got to make sure we get open a lot more than what we have. And Bryce is giving us a different look with a pick and roll. They're going to come out, so he's opening opportunities, and he's not afraid to pass the ball, whereas some imports just like to keep the ball in their hand. But he's a good teammate out there. Do they find him in better spots tonight?
Yeah, especially that corner shot was a really good spot. We like when he's aggressive. So we're still working with him in case he get the dynamic, getting the synergy between all of us out there. So it's good that we can get that win tonight, and we're still not firing on all cylinders.
You lost a couple of overtime games, so to win tonight, you can handle situations. Is that really important this time?
Yeah, it is. It's we've had a couple of close games. Overtime in Adelaide, we lost by 2 points. So it was good to pick one back and let the basketball gods take care of us.
Where does team steals sit as far as stats go? I know that if you get 4 in the first quarter, it really took it to them defensively early, didn't it?
Yeah, we put him on the turnovers was great too. I think it was 13 turnovers to 1 at half time, and it helps when Damo's fit. You know, that was his first time that Damo was unlimited minutes. Before he'd been restricted to 20, 25. So it's good to have him out there and pestering guys and disrupting teams.
Do you think he had more than 2 steals?
Yeah, I don't know. They halve it then divided by 2, I think. But he just has so much influence of stripping guys when they rebound. You know, I don't think they ever count those ones. But he's there. He's winning the 50-50 ball. And, you know, every time we need a big rebound, it was him coming to get it. He's got a great nose for the ball. And we just got to keep his head out of the way.
What condition do you head to New Zealand? How do you feel physically? How do you feel you're heading to New Zealand?
Yeah, really good. This is the toughest road trip without a question. We play now. We've got to jump on a plane tomorrow. We get in there at midnight their time, so we're not going to get to sleep at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. 5 hours time change, so it's the toughest that you get. And we know most of our guys did that last year in the playoffs. They know what to expect, know how to take care of their body. We've got to teach the new guys this year of how to take care of that, and it's a big game over there.
Easier with a win under your belt?
Very much so. Enjoyable flight for the coaches anyway, and the players.